And what is going on, everybody? I'm Secretly Toasty here, and today we're playing some more Forza Motorsport 7. Today we are taking this Chevrolet NASCAR that I painted like Dale Earnhardt's car, and we are taking it on the old Mulsanne circuit on the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Obviously, this is not 24 hours. I'm only doing 10 laps, but if my math is correct, it should be about 40 minutes. It's just enough time because that should get me to midnight when I need to go to bed. So let's get started. I'm going to load and reload the races until I get put in like either the middle or the back end of the track, or not track, the starting grid. Just because I don't like starting out in the front, it's not fun. Oh, you know what? First try, here we go. So as you can see, it's not all just NASCARs. It's because this thing's fully modified with tires and suspension and all that. So I'm racing against like Paganis and like modified Audis. And they're already taking each other out. Ain't that fun? Oop, let's not slam into the McLaren. And it is stock motor. It's not the 5.9 racing motor. It's the one that comes in here. So I got it as fully modified as I can without changing the motor. I don't think you can change the drivetrain, but if you can, I didn't change that. And I didn't boost it at all. And here is the full Mulsanne straight. Did you know that this is actually just a public highway that they incorporated into the racetrack for the 24 Hours Le Mans? Like, you could be just driving to work on this highway. I was about to start drafting behind that guy, but then I saw my number going down on how much ahead of me he is. Let's hope we can get a pole position, because that's what I'm looking forward for, or that's what I'm striving for, is getting at least third. And from what I've seen in my previous testing, it's possible. Well, my previous testing was in 3 laps, and I didn't end up getting it except for my last time. So let's hope that it takes a little longer than just 3 laps, just so I can get some serious driving battles going. This thing actually handles really... Oh, right as I said that. This thing actually handles really nicely. Also, just to point that out, I don't have track limits on. I'm not quite sure what that does, but I'm still getting used to the physics of this game, so I don't have that on. I'm used to arcadey games like Need for Speed and Forza Horizon. Alright. Yes, that's alright. I actually did a little bit of testing on this track in the dark. And just like they say, just like Lightning McQueen said, you don't need headlights because the track is always lit, except for this fact where the track is not lit at all in the slightest. So you can't see anything. So the entire time I was racing in the night, I had to use the full line as like a guidance on where the track was. And the only way I knew where I was simply because that's the spot where the full line was missing. So, yeah. I might do a video where I just do that for 3 laps. That'd be pretty nifty looking. I'm hoping all 7 race cars are right there on the mini-map, otherwise I'm never catching them. This thing actually handles pretty nicely for a car that's only supposed to go around in circles and turn left. Oop. Never mind, I spoke too soon. No, that was just driver error. That wasn't the car. See, this is where I usually either pass someone or get past, depending on what's behind me. I might be able to catch up to whatever's in front of me. Nah, it's starting to pull ahead. The car in front of it seems to be standing still. So who knows? Yeah, see, as you can see in the mini-map, what was just in front of me is now the position in front of the guy in front of me. So that'd be 6th. This guy is quick and then he's slow. I don't understand how this car drives. I'm not gonna rewind that. Wow, okay, you know what? I will rewind that one, because that was just abysmal. So currently my #1 concern is that orange car, because we've been trading positions since the beginning of the race. So I might have to can the idea of getting a pole position and just focus on passing this guy and staying in front of him. Or her, I didn't see what the name was. Lap 3. Nope. I do apologize for all the rewinds. Maybe one of these next races I'll turn that off. I've been meaning to do a video with the Formula E cars. Maybe I'll turn it off for that. 'Cause they handle kind of like the Formula 1 cars, but a little bit slower and not as great of handling. Like, they're similar, but obviously the Formula 1 car is a lot better. So this is where he took off on. Look, I keep saying he. This is where they took off on me. But sometimes we switch positions during the straight. So we'll see. Looks like I might be gaining on him. I'm just hoping that the person behind me doesn't catch up to me before I catch up to this dude. dude as in a unisex term, not as in a male. I might be catching up. Yeah, it looks like I'm catching them. Them, like them, but without the TH. Him. Okay, let's cut down here a little bit. Got some time. Okay, yeah, it's safe to assume it's a he. I think that said Patman. Come on. Now I gotta chase off a BMW. Oh, I was not paying attention. I'm bouncing off rev limiter like a drift car. Joey Logano. I know there's a little bit of cheating there, but screw that guy. Alright, I do apologize for all the rewinding, I really do. I'm still, like I said, still getting used to it. One more time. I'm sorry. Come on, catch it. There we go. I didn't lose too much space from the guy in front of me. A little bit of cheating there, but it is what it is. Come on. I just need to get up on his bumper before the Mulsanne, whatever it is. And I should be able to pass him up. If I can get on his bumper, then I can draft off of him and catch him. Because I think he has a slower top speed than I do. Yeah, there it is. Come on. Get over here, bitch. Come on. Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of a draft. Why not? Good sportsmanship. Now, on to the next guy. So I've lost that guy. Is that a Vool or it's? I think it's VUHL, whatever that vehicle is. I don't know how you pronounce that. Ooh, actually kept it semi off the dirt. On that one. Alright, I'm sorry again. If I use the gear to slow me down. I think that's my main problem, is I'm not downshifting before I'm slamming on the brakes. So I'm not using the motor to also slow me down. Come on, make me move, bro. Come on, make me move. If I lightly tap the brakes during that corner, I can go through it no problem. This side, I can just coast. No throttle, no brakes. This, I can kind of do it if I almost gutter run it. If you know anything about Initial D, he locks his wheel in the gutter on the side of the road to help him make a turn a little bit easier. Kind of what I'm trying to do with the rumble strip, or at least in those turns back there. I wish you could add more driver cars. I know 23 is probably where this console, you need to start downshifting. Where this console probably can, it's probably all it can hold without absolutely becoming a brick. But maybe if I had like a Series X. No, because this is a series. This is just a regular Xbox One game. It's not a series. It's adapted. And that would be Motorsport. I wonder if Motorsport can handle more. Now let's see if I can catch him on the Mulsanne. Imagine being the guy that lives right there next to the Mulsanne. I mean, that must suck. Not only because you're like right here next to a public freeway, but because after a while, during certain parts of the year, all you hear is just this flat out screaming V8. And if you're not a car enthusiast, not necessarily the most fun thing to listen to, especially at night during the 24 hours. I know they have the chicanes now, but even then you still got some pretty decent speed. That was definitely over rev, but it's a video game, so I'm just going to use that as a way to slow down. It sucks that it's only a 4-speed though, because you can't build speed. It's wah, wah, instead of wah, wah. You don't get a good acceleration on the lower gears. Not saying you would get better acceleration on the higher gears. Okay, that's my problem. I'm not downshifting. If I just downshifted on those two corners, those corners usually are a pain in my ass. So now that I downshifted through those, I was able to keep it on the track. So that's my issue. I'm not using the motor to slow me down. I'm just relying on the brakes. Which sounds counterintuitive, really, but like, oh yeah, you're supposed to use your brakes to slow down. But you can also use your engine to slow down as well. That's how some people with manuals have brakes that last forever. I remember watching this one video. This guy had 150,000 miles on his Tacoma truck. Brand new, The OEM brakes, like the ones that came with it from the factory. Never changed the brakes the entire time he owned it. Because he was just downshifting and rarely ever using the brakes. And I think he was the original owner too, so the entire 150 miles, or 150,000 miles, was documented by this guy's experience. I can see that dude ever so slightly, and it bothers me. So I'm trying to pass him, but I can't catch him. So there's obviously no way I'm getting a pole position unless everyone wrecks. And let's hope I don't wreck first. Yeah. So we're going to go on to the Mulsanne. I'm nowhere near him. So there's no way I'm going to be able to catch him. Unless he screws up that corner at the end. Oop, I apologize. I smacked the piss out of my microphone. The guy behind me looks like he's catching up. Is that my buddy, the Patman or whatever his name was? No, it's not. Is that the BMW? It's a Pagani. Why weren't you passing me earlier? What kind of power of friendship bullshit are you pulling now? I'm gonna try to block this guy from taking the position. That's kind of a dick move, but the last thing I'm trying to do is fall back more. Okay, so I kept it on the road this time. So shift into third, keep it in second. And keep it on the road. Also, I have the drivers on Pro. I was doing my testing when they were on Expert, which is kind of weird that changing it up just one difficulty level made it from me being able to pass all of them in by the third lap to me being in 8th on the 6th lap. What's the difficulty scaling on this game? It's weird. Makes no sense. Let's see it. I'm getting pretty good at these last few corners right here. I mean, I know that was kind of cheating. Come on. I could be doing a lot better with my downshifting though, because I think back then I should have shifted down first. And picked up a little bit more speed. Nope, that was definitely cheating. And that was too. Come on. I might be able to catch him now. It's the same kind of vehicle as the other dude I was battling. So then that means I might be able to catch him in the straight. I think my main goal now is to try to get 6th. I have this lap and then 2 more afterwards. I have like 3 laps. So I think I can pull it off. But the problem is in the straight, a guy looks like he pulls a little bit. Not pulling fast, but he is pulling, it looks like. Oh, wait. Maybe he's slowing down. I might be closing the gap slightly. Getting the gas earlier, but also holding the traction. Yeah, see, after a turn, they just take off because my acceleration is so ass because of the gearing. If I had 6 gears in this thing, I think I'd be able to pull off just a little bit of a better acceleration. Or if I lower the final drive, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's the differential gearing. Maybe I'll hit 5th from what it's looking like. No. Since I want to get to this position, I am going to let myself rewind this real quick. I can catch him. I might be able to catch him in the last corners, or I get a little bit of leeway when it comes to the turning. Like right here. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Oh, damn it. Okay, I gotta hit a better angle on that. I really gotta stop rewinding as much. Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to pull off. Alright, come on. Not too bad on that one. This one's gonna... Yeah, see, they just take off after the corner. So I gotta hold more speed in the corners. That's my issue. The problem is this thing doesn't have very good aerodynamics, so I'm just spinning all over the place. And I think I'm just about tapped out when it comes to drivability on this thing. Because if I try to add more power, I'll just be all over the place. It's not a power issue, it's the gearing and it's the turning. Or cornering, I guess. I gotta start talking better. I gotta start upgrading my vernacular. Oh god, I think we're dead even on the straight. I wonder if he's also in a NASCAR. Oh, you know what? I think he lost speed there. In the little bend that this straight has, I think I might be able to come close to him if I take it down on the bottom. Take it a little bit lower than they did. I'm getting closer, that's for sure. I might be able to overtake them on this upcoming corner. I don't want to hit the LaFerrari. I don't know why I didn't do a full rewind animation. That's kind of weird. Ugh. See, they always take off in the corner, and at the end of the corners. The guy in front of me is just long gone. It's only after cornering that they come back to the mini-map. Nope. I guess it's getting sick and tired of me. You know what? That might have just saved me a little bit of time. Tap the brakes a little bit. I guess this would be more like Austin Dillon's car, if you really think about it. I know Austin Dillon is not GM Goodwrench, it's Dow. But in 2017, he was driving the 3 car. And this game does take place in 2017. I'll allow it. This game does take place in 2017, so there's a good chance that. Well, I think this one is in 2017. I think since the game is 2017, I think the NASCAR is also a 17. Come on. That was cheating like hell, but I'll take it. I should have shifted down into this first. But I might be able to catch this P1. I don't want to hit the P1. And the P1 takes off. It has better acceleration. I wonder if it can hold 200 though. Get off me. I don't want you to come down the bottom so he's not drafting off me. I do have aggressive drivers on though, so it might be inevitable. Yeah, inevitable. This P1 gone. Which kind of makes me wonder what's in the first 5 positions. Oh, I guess he's in 5th. What's the first 4 positions? Gotta be some crazy shit. Uh-oh, who's coming up behind? Is that the Pagani again? Don't lose position. Don't lose position. Be a dick. I don't think I'm catching this P1. I have one more. I have the rest of this lap and the last lap. And I doubt I'm catching them. Maybe if I do well in those last few corners. There's like really tight 4 corners. At the end, I might have a chance. Shit, I'm not gonna rewind that. So I didn't lose any position. I didn't come close to losing position either. But I might be. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I know that would have been a disqualifying or whatever, but I don't care. At least not in this race, I don't. Okay, last 4 corners are coming up. And they're really tight, so... I didn't touch. Cheating like hell. Ooh! Ooh, he spun! Ooh, he spun! Now I'm just worried about the Mulsanne straight. If I can stay in top 5, I'll be okay. I won't be too upset. It's not pole position, but it's still top 5, and that's perfectly fine with me. I just don't want this P1 to pass me in the Mulsanne. Mulsanne, am I saying that right? And if so, which one? That P1 spun out bad. Now I just gotta watch my ass and the mini map at the same time. It's coming up quick. I'm hoping in this curve up ahead I can dip down real low and gain some extra. Oh, he is quick. If I dip down real low, I can get away from him a little bit. Nope. Where are you? Savory missed. Okay, I want to try to keep my position. He is on my ass. I just can't shake him. That definitely did not help. But if I take this corner okay, should... I know he has a tendency to spin in the last corner. So if he does end up passing me, I might be able to get around that. Because the last 3 laps, the one I passed him previously, the last lap, and the time before that, they spun. Oh my god. Alright, I just gotta take these corners really carefully. Oh, he didn't spin this time. I smacked the piss out of my microphone. 5th. Alright, so I was stuck in 8th, and I brought it up to 5th. I went down to 9th. I think I got down to 10th at one point. Okay, what's in front of me? The 32 Ford Custom. That's what won. The GTA Spano, that's not necessarily too surprising. That has 1,000 horsepower in it. The Veyron and the Chiron, that makes a lot of sense. Then I'm 5th. It's the P1 I was battling. That one I was kind of being a douche on. The Pagani Huayra, that thing was hauling ass. The McLaren M8B, I wonder if that's the thing that I was battling real hard with. Because the Huayra and the Zonda, it's either the Audi 90 or the McLaren M8B that I was struggling with. But anyways, that was a decent race. I did drive like crap and all that jazz. But I am also tired. It's been a long day and it's currently 12:30. Or what's it specifically? 12:26. And I was wrong. It's 37 minutes, which makes no sense because I thought I started recording. I recorded 42 minutes. I don't know how long. I don't know how long. Anyways, yeah, not a bad race. Just I was a bad driver. But anyways, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked the video, leave a dislike. Tell me down in the comment section what you liked and disliked about the video. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when I post videos. I try to post every Sunday and Wednesday. I'm not necessarily the greatest at keeping up to that promise, so that's what you're going to need the bell icon for. But yeah, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. And remember, God loves you.